but I can do better. Hey guys, Flux here, welcome back to my channel. Tinder, the hookup app, the blah app. And today we're gonna make it the magical app. Because whatever happened, I could not believe it. You know that I'm always up to doing things out of my comfort zone because 1, that's how you grow. 2, I get a rush out of it. So I end up doing weird challenges for myself, like my first video to travel without spending any money. And you saw that I lived in awesome places for free. But what about food? So there were many ways, but I downloaded Tinder.
So I chose these Tinder profile photos with the aim to make myself look as authentic and as experimental as possible.
And I put this up as my bio.
Hi, I am traveling and making YouTube videos. One of them is where I ask people on Tinder for food for living 1 week in Nepal with no money video. Swipe right if you want to buy me dinner.
This is so embarrassing. This whole thing is so embarrassing. You are literally asking people to buy you food. You're nuts. This is never gonna work out. I was kind of hopeless about it because why would anybody want to just buy me food? And also when you mentioned that it's a YouTube video, I thought that people would chicken out, but the world has blown my mind previously and I thought that it might again. So I gave it a chance and I literally right swiped everybody. And in 3, 2, 1, boom! This is lit.
I think it's just easy for girls.
So here I was sitting in a cafe stealing their Wi-Fi.
Trying to get me some lunch or dinner, but it's kind of not happening. I have gotten a lot of swipes, yes.
So after a lot of texts, I find one promising guy who wasn't creepy. But was he gonna buy me food though?
So you willing to help out? What do you mean? Really? We have done it, we have done it. We have secured a free lunch for ourselves. I can't. Downstairs, I just gotta go and meet him. I kind of feel weird, but I'm all up for it. It's a challenge and I don't know how camera friendly he is. I don't know, there are like few people inside and I'm not sure if that's Bhaskar. Hello, where are you? I'm right outside the cafe. It says he's coming, but I don't see him. This is really weird waiting to meet your Tinder friend, date, whatever. Hello. It's nice to meet you. Okay, say hi to the people.
I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm doing this.
So it turns out that Bhaskar was into travel himself.
Super glad to meet him just because of this challenge. First day of free living. The coolest. Bhaskar. This is sort of crazy. Yeah. Bye, Bhaskar.
It's a wonderful app for making local friends and local connections because Bhaskar told me about incredible places that weren't on the internet, on the maps, not on the tourist guidelines, nowhere. Only a local could tell you that. Part 2 is 12th February and 2 days later will be a day in which all single people go get drunk, get to have a good time, go to charity, whatever. You know, just the regular single Valentine Day thing. But this time...
because it's so confusing. I'm heading to my Tinder date to eat food. I mean, also to meet the person. Let's see how it goes. I don't remember how he looked, which means that my best bet is that he recognizes me. Oh, what's up? What's up? Hey,
So,
nice to
how
meet
are
you,
you?
man. Amazing. We redid it because the first time I didn't record it.
It didn't go well this time. It was like she got caught off guard.
Why did you agree to do this?
I looked at your profile. It sounded pretty interesting that, you know, you're making YouTube videos with random people. It'd be pretty cool, so...
Okay, there we are. What a beautiful dinner. Hey, Valentine's. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, you guys, what you doing back home, huh?
Yeah, we should go get it. Extra quickly, I didn't know
Thank you.
that. This is called the chicken scissor.
Thanks for all of this, dude. Sometimes you meet really cool people through all of these weird experiments. Now I'm taking him to Wanderthirst Hostel because, you know, that place is lit up.
Okay, so Wanderthirst, I think, is the coolest hostel I've been to. I've been to a lot of hostels, but this is definitely the most coolest. It has a lot of...
Da-da-da-da-da, Wanderthirst.
This is probably the most expensive place I've eaten at and I felt bad because I was like, you're literally buying me food, you could just get it for me from the roadside or whatever. Okay, I don't care. I did feel terrible, but meh. I had a blast and I hope he did too. And as usual, Wanderthirst was booming with musicians. So we all had an incredible time. So this time I celebrated Valentine's Day with a stranger and free food. Sejal, if you're seeing this, thank you for making Valentine's Day clink clink. This one I did not expect.
And I'm gonna meet this YouTuber guy who's pretty famous in Nepal. His name is Sujin. Okay. That's Tao and that's Chow Chow. And where are you guys from?
China.
Got into Durbar Square, discovered the area.
You know, looking at clothes makes me feel so weird now. I love touching them. I love being like, oh, I miss you, but life's so much better without it. I met these incredible new vloggers from France.
La gousse de vanille voyage.
Yes, I will type it out down for you below
very
because it's very complicated. Best of luck with your journey. Bye. Lovely to meet you. Peace.
I learned so much. 1. About this new way of tourism where people pay him because they want to travel with him.
It's because people love you too much.
Oh yes.
2. About making a hammock business. 3. About the social innovative center. Now, if you're asking, where is the free food? You know, I had dinner with amazing kids. I got to know his fam. I served the kids food and I had some crazy tea.
This tea is called Wulong and I'm tasting authentic Chinese tea given to me by my authentic Chinese friend. I should drink? Chinese have the best tea ever. This a very sweet aftertaste, which is great because you don't need to add any sugar, but hell yeah.
And I also made so many other Chinese friends who were volunteering over in Social Innovative Center. They tried to teach me Chinese, but I guess my only cup of tea is Wulong. Glad I don't do comedy anymore.
So Sujin brought us to this place.
I ended up meeting a Pop Extra fan of mine in Nepal, which is crazy. Sujin met some superstar. I don't know who he is though.
Hello.
This is where all the volunteers of In Exchange stay. This is where I stayed overnight as well. We'll go check out my room and then we'll go hang out with Chow Chow.
Okay, what is this? Cow? Mian Jin. Yeah. Okay, I prayed. China, I love you. Thank you so much. I love it.
You are welcome.
Hi. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Namaste. Thanks for having me in your house from Brazil. Lovely. Like it?
Yeah.
If you like this video, do not forget to give it a like. Also, I have a long history with Tinder. Because I tried a 30-day, 30 people challenge. Why am I so extreme? I ended up doing 5 and I have enough crazy stories for a lifetime. So I think traveling with Tinder is an amazing idea. Making so many friends, so many memories, so many connections. You're meeting local people. So this is also my entry for the hashtag swipe right to travel. And for those of you who have used Tinder while traveling, this could be your chance to be in the web series. Oh, actually not. I've taken the seat. I'm here. Hello? Web series. I was made for this. Lol. Actually, it might be worth a try. Never hurt to try for the Tripoto and Tinder mashup. All you have to do is check the link in the description. The entries will close on 25th August. I should just straight up be the brand ambassador for Tinder, yo. Hahaha. Tinder, you better swipe right on me. Also, I took a poll on my Instagram when I was talking about this video and I asked you guys if you've used Tinder and 50% of you guys said no. Then I asked you guys why you haven't used Tinder. And I got a bunch of replies, so I'm gonna be reading it out to you guys. Tinder sucks. I just got a bunch of aunties trying to tell me to have sex for money. I found my boyfriend on Tinder. We're dating since 2 years and that to LDR. Good for you, girl. I'm too busy on the grind making money, you know. Plus I know how to talk to girls in real life, so no need all that shade, yo. I made some amazing friends on Tinder and also many people are ashamed to admit that they have used it. Yeah, that is such a deal. That is such a deal. Most of my friends who are 20 and they would not admit it because they feel like they'd be termed as loners or people who can't get people in real life. And I don't know. I don't feel like that because I'm shy. Girl, you're the type of person I'd push to use Tinder. Going on my first Tinder date was so weird. I was freaking out. I was literally freaking out. But then when I went home, I'm like, this is no big deal. I'm open to experimenting sexually and also interacting with people, but not through an app, I guess. Once you try it, you understand that this is just like meeting any other person in real life. But through the app, I think the interest part is sorted. Already got the love of my life. Also don't believe the online relationship can work in the way Tinder shows it. But you take it offline, you know. First you say, hey, you meet in real life. Well, if it's with an intention to date someone, I tend to be more open to somebody who I'd meet first. Oh yeah, I can see that you're open to it, but not exactly. Like try it if you don't think it's for you. I This was the best. I don't have time for such random shits. I got some nice guys who were not using Tinder for sex, just like to socialize and make friends and go on date. But there's like 1% of guys out there who are not really doing this for hookup. So I think it also depends on how we take it. 100% girl, I agree with you. Yo, thank you for the replies. I didn't take names. I don't know who would be sensitive or who would get into trouble for using Tinder because our society is pretty funny. Well, if you're not on my Instagram, then, well, in my humble expert opinion, I think a lot of people don't use Tinder because they think it's a hookup app or they just haven't met really amazing people over there. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button. I make new videos every week. You can check out my YouTube channel. By now you know that I love doing challenges. If you have some crazy ones for me, drop them down in the comments below. Do you want me to do more Tinder videos? This is always lit in Flux Life. Okay guys, see you next time. Ciao ciao! Also, web series. You're literally not gonna find any better match than me. Flux signing off!
Why are you photographing here?
Because I'm doing a challenge. It's where you ask your Tinder dates for food. So I've written swipe right if you want to buy me food. Hey, it's so cool that you make your travel videos. It's so cool I'm doing the same. Let's get a dinner and make a video. Sick! Okay, what are these winks? Oh, this is sick! You want me to buy you a lunch? Hell yes!